let's get your thoughts, first of all, on the situation of Ten Hag. Should United be sticking with him, or is it time to say goodbye?
I've been of the opinion from last season, being a season ticket holder, game after game, the football has not been good enough. 2 years now, we seem to have regressed dramatically this season. I was always of the thought we should change Erik Ten Hag as long as there's someone better in the frame to actually come in and take over. The main noise coming out of most of the United fans who I have spoken to is that there isn't anyone really out there right now that's better than Ten Hag. You just said Pochettino's gone by the wayside. Tuchel, we heard the other day, is now out of the frame. Is De Zerbi an upgrade on Erik Ten Hag? Is that the same level? And it all comes down to what INEOS want to do and how they want to work with Manchester United now when the new structure that's come in. Do they want more of a head coach type of character with less responsibilities? Because that's not how Manchester United have run in previous years. So it's a difficult one for us to say, but it really does come down to, is there anyone else out there that's capable of taking over from Ten Hag? Or does he deserve another chance simply off the back of the FA Cup final win, which is what a lot of fans' heads have been turned with?
Adam, unless I've got this wrong, he's got a contract, Ten Hag. Are we waiting for, are they INEOS? Are they just sitting there saying he's got a contract, we don't have to tell anybody anything? He's still the manager. What is it just rumours that they're going to get rid of him?
Well, the season review thing came in, I thought, quite last minute. The rumours were before the FA Cup final, the season wasn't good enough. Let's not forget, it was Manchester United's worst ever Premier League season in our history. The most defeats, the most goals conceded. It's the manager that's come out and said it doesn't matter about conceding 20 shots every single game. All of this was building up to an FA Cup final, which everyone thought we were going to get smashed by Manchester City. And I think that was the general consensus. We didn't think we had a chance. But like you just said then, Dean, realistically, he is the manager. They don't have to make any announcement. There's no rush. The transfer window's not open yet. Pre-season hasn't officially started properly. They're probably just taking their time. And then you start to think, like, what else is going on behind the scenes? Do they want Dan Ashworth, the new director of football, to be in to have his say on this? Do they want their new structure in place to make this decision? We obviously know that Omar Barada, the new CEO, is not going to be in work until the 15th of July. So this new structure that INEOS are building isn't fully in working at Manchester United yet. And you're just guessing at the moment. Nobody really knows what's going on. But what you said, Dean, is they don't have to make an announcement. Officially, you're right. He is still a Manchester United manager and everything moves on as normal. The word from Ten Hag's camp that we've heard is that he understands that Manchester United will always be speaking with other managers. There has to be a plan B. And results last season weren't good enough. He knows that. So I think for him, he's now back off his holiday. So I think that's why everyone's expecting probably a decision this week more than anything, because the Euros start Friday, the transfer window opens on Friday. Obviously, the Premier League fixtures are announced the end of this week. So everyone would think maybe we should be hearing something, and we know at least what's happening going into pre-season.
My take on it is, if you play for Man United, you've got to be the best player, one of the best players in the world in your position. They can afford to pay him the best wages in the world. They've got the biggest budget in the world. So for me, Ten Hag, and you might not agree with me, I'd keep the keeper, I'd keep Martinez, I'd keep McTominay, Højbjerg, Garnacho, Mainu. Get rid of, and some of them already gone, Martial, Evans, Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka. Not good enough to put the right winger from Ajax, gone.
Anthony.
Rashford, gone for me. He's still got about 9 players to get rid of there.
Did you mention Eriksen?
Eriksen, gone. Casemiro, gone.
Is Donny van der Beek still part of Manchester
He's gone.
United? Yeah.
He's gone. But he's, you know, when you've got it, when you've been in a club for a while as a manager, you start building. At some point, you start building on what you've got. He's still dismantling the team. It
is. I mean, Adam.
Yes.
Thank you for being with us, Adam. I appreciate it was short and sweet with you. Unfortunately, we run out of time, but thank you for being with us this morning. But
no problem, guys.
You have raised some interesting points there. What I would say, though, what you're saying about, you know, he's still the manager and why do they have to make any announcements? But it feels as though, as an outsider looking in, that there must be leaks there, because where are we getting all this information about a post-season review and all that sort of stuff? So someone is leaking something to someone to tell us that this is happening. So that's why we're all speculating on the future of Erik Ten Hag, because it's out there that we are expecting some announcement, whether it is staying or not.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.